Okay, it looks like we're live. Are we on the internet? Part of me thinks that this stream will eventually turn into just me raving and ranting into madness, but that's okay. Anyways, what is up, everybody, and welcome back to the Tales of Octavia YouTube channel. My name is Francis. I am your dungeon master for tonight's game, and we're expecting a banger today. And a few things before we get started. First things first, you'll notice that we're gonna have a few new graphics for our stream tonight. It's just the character stats, so hopefully it'll make things a little bit easier to follow along based on what they can do. Also, in case you didn't know, we have a Discord that is in the description box down below. So looking to build our community, to create a safe place, a fun place for all things D&D, and we would love for you to join our community. So make sure to hit that Discord link below. And also we have the links to all of the other episodes. We're on episode 9, I think. Finally, I just want to say that sorry, my friends are doing something very strange. Anyways, shoot, you know what? We're just gonna jump right in. So let's jump in.
Damn it!
Hello.
Takes Kate's lifeless body, runs over to a fucking cleric and goes, "Reincarnate her! Bring her back as something else!"
Okay, guys, we are live.
Oh, baby.
Hi.
Okay.
We're ready for a banger of an episode. Okay.
Damn. It never gets old.
That is one intense dab, Greg.
Yes.
Wait. Hold up. I have
All
to
of
have my
Greg's
sign.
dabs are intense.
I have my sign ready, everybody. It's now ready.
Hey, look, it's the right way this time.
Shut up.
Okay. What am I? Everything is open.
Even though it was the wrong way, if you can read backwards, you know exactly what it says. If you don't know how to read backwards, that's a great way of starting.
I don't know how to read, Matt.
That sounds like a personal problem, but hey, it could be worse.
Okay.
You can be short.
Let us begin. Last time on D&D, our party spent the evening with the Mortier family, and despite Vrex and Syrian managing to get away with a few trinkets, Kate immediately sussed them out and returned the goods. Libby discovered her powers have weakened, and it seemed that too much time had passed since Amadeus, and it was time for her to go cleric shopping. She went around the Temple District and eventually landed into the Raven Queen's Temple. And speaking to an agent of the Raven Queen, or an interpretation of her, you were sent into this confession realm where you had to overcome your past without powers, and you recovered the truth that it was, in fact, Libby. You yourself killed Etan, your childhood friend and former party member. And upon completing the trial, Libby regained her spellcasting abilities as now an agent of the Raven Queen upon waiting for her next holy mission, where then you celebrated that night at the Black Buffalo Tavern, where Kate had an unexpected visitor, her brother, Fred. Fred, eventually, talking with her, succeeds in capturing Kate as he accompanies knights with black plated armor with 3 dots in the shape of a triangle, and that is where we left off. So, let me exchange the warm and bubbly music for Eldritch Horror really quick.
Action, drama.
Eldritch!
Love that music. Let's go.
You're now a warlock.
Ooh. Mm.
But you have to be back for the chain.
I can work with that.
I summon
Oh boy, that can go in so many directions.
I summon the closet. It's nimble finger.
So, Kate,
Mm.
as you awaken, you are restrained, you are unable to move, and one of the iron bands is actually binding over your mouth to where you are unable to speak. You can feel the hard floor that you are prone upon rocking back and forth, wheels turning. You get the sense that you're being transported somewhere. And as you begin to look around mutely, you see Fred, who is sitting next to you, watching over you, as you can see in like the peripheral edges of other humanoid figures.
I'll look at him and then look at my mouth and just kind of go back and forth
Okay.
with my eyes.
He goes, Kate, I am sorry. Things are probably very uncomfortable with you right now, but once we get to where we're going, he looks above, out of your vision. I'll be sure to ask them to get these off. It wasn't my decision to bring you in like this, but it had to be done. He kind of looks down, contemplating. You know, ever since you left, we were all on edge. Father was really mad at us, and then when Etrius started doing it too, it became very worrying. Spent the first few days. One day, Etrius was showing signs while we were in town, and that's when I met these friends of mine, and they call themselves Trinity. You see, the friend that I met, he can cure magic users, believe it or not, and he can turn them back into regular people. So can you just imagine life again without mother and father or Garion worried about magic? Well, I guess you probably could, since, you know, you've been gone for 80 plus years or so. Well. And you hear another voice, masculine with a higher tone. He goes, "Don't worry, Fred. We'll take care of your sister soon enough, and she will be on her way back. Hopefully by the end of tomorrow." Goes, Okay, well, I'll let my father know that Kate and I will be out for the day. He turns back. "Is that going to be a problem?" He goes, probably, but it's fine. And they go silent, and the camera fades to black. As we go on to a new day. So, any spells that have been casted, spell slots, abilities, all of those have been regained, hit points, you know the works, and as we go on towards a new day. So, as you all wake up from your time eating steaks and buffalo burgers and fine meats and cheeses, you all eventually gather in the morning, and you recognize that Kate is not there with you guys.
She might still be sleeping. Not like her to miss breakfast. She loves bacon.
Interesting. Well,
I think she'll be down in a little bit, right? Maybe we should order something.
I'll go knock on her room real quick, just to see when she'll be up.
I mean, she could just be sleeping in late, but
That's not like her either, though. She's a full elf. She usually doesn't have to sleep for that long.
Do elves have to
usually all we
sleep
need.
for a long time?
4 hours
No,
is
they
all
had
we
this-
need.
sleep roughly half the time of a normal person.
Oh,
I got a weird feeling. I think I'm gonna go knock on her door real quick. Just make sure she's okay.
I'm sure it's your imagination, but fine. Go back to eating and drinking.
Okay. You knock on Kate's door, Libby, and there's nobody answering.
Kate, breakfast is almost over. You're gonna miss bacon. Are you all right?
Few moments pass, and there is no response.
Kate? Put my ear to the door, see if I hear anything.
You put your ear to the door, and nothing.
That's suspicious. Some spooky shit is going on here. I'm walking back down to the group.
Okay.
She's not in her room.
Did you open the door and check it?
I mean, no, but
Then, for Pete's sake. She's probably in her room asleep. I get up and I go to the door. There is no reason for any concern. I begin walking over to her door and try to open it.
Okay. You open the door, it's unlocked.
See, that's weird.
what did I say? There's no one here.
Well, the door hasn't been opened yet, by the way. Just so you know, Maddie.
Oh.
Now I open the door.
I thought it was already open.
The door is
You're good.
unlocked and I kind of stop and like, weird. Open.
You open the door, and it is a bedchamber similar to the rest of you guys. Bed tucked in cleanly. There, you look at Kate's belongings. They are none of Kate's belongings are there at the moment.
Huh.
Your
Hmm.
you know, just your average room.
So,
Oh wait, I'm not there, sir.
well then, this is a bit interesting.
Yeah, she never does this. Just getting up in the morning and leaving without a trace. This isn't like her.
Well, I mean, she didn't even lock the door. It'd be courteous if you lock the door so no one gets into a room without paying for it. So that leaves that she left either in a hurry, but seeing as how the room is, that's not the case.
So she either left in a hurry or someone took her?
Well, she left with someone, probably. Someone she probably knew. I mean, this seems basic.
I don't know.
Why
I
did she
don't
plan to leave? I mean, I have very few things to think about this.
I don't know.
Well,
I don't
you
know.
ha-
Are we overthinking this? Could she just be out shopping or something?
I mean, okay. If she sleeps for a normal time for an elf, which is about 4 to 5 hours,
Mm-hmm.
nothing is open at that time. So she probably left to go on a walk of some kind. It's not like her to get lost, so she probably got taken, but why would she take all of her stuff if it's going to be a normal thing? Door's not busted in. If I had to guess, she met someone, and she went with them. Either she opened the door willingly, at least, or they did, magic, and she's gone. I have no way of knowing where she is. Do you have any way of finding her?
I could try sending her a message to see if she can tell us where she is.
No, you can try that. Why not?
Okay, I'm gonna cast the
The spending spell, yes.
Spending
Send
stuff.
the money.
sending spell.
money.
The money spell.
Money spell.
The sending spell.
The sending spell. Yes.
sending you money. through
Gotcha.
Venmo.
Here's your tax refund.
Okay.
20 bad words.
25 words. What are you going to send?
Hey, Kate, it's Libby. Probably overreacting, but where are you? Are you okay? Should we be concerned?
As you finish casting the sending spell, hold on, let me double check something really quick. Because oh, you are, hold on. You are hearing the response from Kate as the message pushes through. It is telepathic. That's what I was checking.
Nice.
Okay.
Oh boy, thank God.
That doesn't mean it'll help us, though.
I've been taken. Speak with Fred. He took me. Don't kill him. Please. Go now.
Oh god, 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 she got
no.
taken!
What? Wait,
She
what?
responded, she got taken by Fred!
Wait, why would Fred take... Oh...
She says don't kill him though. I'm not convinced.
Now it makes so much more sense now. Got it. Okay, let's go get the other two and go straight to the fucking manor. Come on.
Guys!
I run downstairs.
Yes, what's up?
Get your
Kate's been
shit. We're
taken!
going.
What?
By who?
Kate's
Fred!
taken by Fred. We're going to the manor.
Oh,
Go speak with
that
them.
bastard.
I run,
Brother?
She asked that we don't kill him though.
I run out the door, by the way, Francis.
But brother.
Yes.
Cool.
Alright, let's go.
Okay.
Just picking up Brex. Brex, your legs are tiny. We don't have time. And just running.
You
Okay,
just
let's go.
Wait. Goblins have 30 feet of movement. What the fuck do you mean?
oh, I just imagine this like this. I just imagine Libby just like pulling Rex up to the point where Rex is actually skipping across.
Mhm.
I mad dash run, by the way.
Okay, you
Oh, yeah.
mad
I'm
dash
following.
run.
I'm following too.
Okay. It's always like the horror. Whatever. It's fine.
That's fine. Horror's good
So-
in this instance. I have cake.
Um,
I'm not
as
a beggar.
eventually,
1 coin.
roughly, let's see, if you're mad dash sprinting, yeah, you roughly in like 1 or 2 hours, let's say 1.5, even middle. An hour and a half goes by running towards the Mortier estate, and eventually you come across the front gates,
Mm-hmm.
and as you alert one of the servants, a few minutes pass by and you see Clive behind the front entrance, and he goes, "Hello, are you indeed, is Lady Kate with you?"
No! Where's
She's in
Fred?
danger.
Where's Fred?
"In danger."
Where's
Fred, I believe he should be.
Her brother Fred.
Fred should be resting for the moment. It's still morning. And you
Did we
say,
speak with him?
Wait, guys, do
Can
we
I-
sneak up on him?
Can I insight check him on that? Because
Okay.
he's also an elf, which it would not make sense.
okay, make a insight check for me.
That's a good roll. Very good roll. Insight, non-natural 20.
Okay. Damn, I missed the little text messages we can do.
It's all good.
Whispers, but it's okay. As you looking at him, he's very surprised. He is genuinely surprised that you're telling him to speak to, or that Kate is in danger. You do get the sense that he is being truthful in what he said about Fred.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, take us to him now. Right now.
He goes, wait here just one moment. As he walks away for a few minutes or so. And eventually, he comes back with I need to get her name right. On notes. He eventually comes with Lady Catherine, Kate's mom. She goes, Clyde, let them in. These are. I will watch over these guests while they're here. And he bows and begins opening the door. And Catherine goes, Clyde said that Kate is in danger.
Yes.
Yes.
Fred kidnapped her.
Fred, of all people?
Fred. Yes, Fred. You know, Fred, the one who's scared of wild magic, the one who just so happenly disappeared with Arteus at the same time, that now is starting to make sense as to why they disappeared at the same time.
Oh, brother.
She looks very confused, has no idea what you're talking about.
Look, lady, we woke up this morning, Kate was gone, which we thought was suspicious, so I sent her a message thinking she was just gonna be like, hey, I'm out shopping, or hey, I decided to go through a nice walk through nature. Instead, we got, hey, I've been kidnapped. Find Fred, he took me. Also, please don't kill him, which I'm kind of debating at the moment, because if he took Kate, then he's an asshole.
Ignore that last part. Point being, where is Fred?
I mean, she looks at Clyde. Did Claude leave for the day? He goes, I don't think so. He turns to you guys. Well, Fred was here this morning, earlier, had a discussion with Claude, and then went off for the day. He's probably here somewhere. It's a large estate.
Who, Fred or Claude?
Fred.
Where's Claude?
Claude should be preparing to go to work.
Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Can we search your manor for Kate, and can you bring me to Claude?
Oh.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh boy, howdy.
Yeah, you're asking. You're asking.
21.
She turns to Clyde. Clyde, dear, mate, if you and Howard and some of the other servants can help these fine folk search for Fred and Kate, and also be sure to tell Claude that he has another visitor before he has to leave. and you see Clyde begin to bow down and goes off back into the estate. Eventually Howard, Girion, and a few of the other brothers begin to come out to greet you guys, but goes Catherine quickly dismisses them, and he goes, and you all wanted to speak with Claude, right?
I'll speak with Claude. These three are going to comb the manor for Kate.
Okay. Well, follow me then. And she looks at the rest of Kate's brothers. He goes, find Fred, please, and help these three as much as you can.
Question: is Etrius there? Is he present?
Etrius is not there.
Lady Catherine, where is Etrius?
Should be in his room by now.
Maybe also speak to him.
He goes, of course. Girion says, goes, yes. I left him with his studies in the morning. With his morning studies. You can follow me.
Mornings.
Study mornings, yes. And you begin to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And I'm guessing Vrex and Libby are following too. Okay.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So
Solo talk with Claude. I have a plan.
cool. Catherine brings you up the second flight of stairs, passing by a eerie familiar set of guards who are like who notice you and scowl just a little bit, but knocks on the door, and you hear her come in as she opens the door and lets you in as putting on his morning tie, Claude Mortier. He goes, thank you, love. Do you mind closing the door? I'm sure we have plenty to discuss.
Yes. Claude, pleasure seeing you. I have actually a few things to talk about with you. It's just me and Claude in the room, right?
Yeah, eventually she closes the door and
Perfect.
goes off.
Music is perfect, yes. Claude.
So tell me, what brings you here?
You know,
My now invisible friend. Or now my visible friend.
yes. You see, I had a strange epiphany last night. I talked with Fred about Kate's affliction, and I thought it was a horrible thing that was good for her, that she should keep it. But the more I thought about it, no, she shouldn't. It's horrible for her. I honestly think it needs to be fixed. And I was told that you and Fred were conversing this morning, so I thought you and him have the same idea. So I'm thinking, since Kate isn't around, I have no idea where she is, that maybe we could plan something to help her out, wherever she may be. I have no idea. I'm hoping she's just out and about so we can plan this properly.
Plan what exactly? For what affliction are you?
Fred was thinking of a way of helping her, and I threw him under it. I pushed it down. I shouldn't.
Helping her for what?
With her wild magic affliction, of course.
Last time you were here, Kate told me personally that she seems to have a better grip on her abilities, albeit as it may. She
doesn't have control of it. It could end up being what happened with Ateus.
that may be true, but I presume she knows better by now, given her stature.
She grew taller, turned blue, summoned a unicorn, and went to a chaos plane. Does that sound like control to you?
No, but I know
Right.
no way of trying to get rid of...
Well, Fred should have told you something, right? He was thinking about this.
He looks at you very strangely, confused.
Yeah, I would be too. Yeah.
And what cure could Fred have done?
I found a few books in his room when I was cleaning it. Maybe it had something to do with that, but I didn't know. But he was talking with you earlier this morning. You must have known where he's gone. Wherever he's gone might be what he's planning on doing and helping Kate. And I want to be
Well, I was scolding him for last night's or 2 nights ago's disappearance.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was about to get ready for work. I don't know where he went. If that answers your question.
Can I do an insight check on him? See if he's lying.
Make an insight check.
Beautiful. Yeah. Oh, damn it. 13.
13.
Yeah.
Hard to tell. He's tough to read. And he appears genuine.
Mm-hmm. Well, did you see him talk with anyone else prior to you? Or anyone close in the manner that he would converse these things with?
He's very close with all of his brothers, I would like to assume. He spends some time with Etrius. Anders, sometimes, even.
Might I ask, is there any of the brothers who seem scared about the whole wild magic thing as much as Fred is?
Granted, everyone was scared when Kate's wild magic abilities developed. But over time, and with a lot of explanations, I think everybody grew more tolerant.
But is there anyone after Atreus's that might have been more terrified? Showed it a bit more.
I wouldn't really be able to tell you. As much as that crazy it seems, I don't know what my children are thinking right now.
Yeah. Well, is there
maybe
anyone who shared an opinion with Fred, or do you know how to track Fred? I mean, given his manner, degree, and everything, there must be some way you can keep track of him or tabs of him. He seems like the rambunctious one of the group. A bit out there.
Make a persuasion check for me.
God. No! 21.
21?
Fuck! I need to roll higher than a god. Fuck!
Besides Howard and Clyde, I wouldn't know if he left the estate or not. Or I wouldn't know where he is in the estate or not.
Besides Howard or Clyde?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well thank you. I'll go converse with them. And by the way, the suit looks nice. And I walk out of the room.
He like goes back to tucking in his tie and finishing the
now
knot.
look for Howard and Clyde. You can get to these
Okay.
three for that.
Yes. As we transition to you three, Libby, Rex, and Amar.
Mm-hmm.
Are Kate's brother still with us?
Oh, baby.
Yes. So the ones that are with you is Patrick, Kale, and Cam.
I'm sorry, this is a bit of a weird question, and I don't know if it's too intrusive. Are there any like secret hiding spots that you guys have had around the property that they could be keeping Kate at?
Patrick looks down at Kale in like confusion. Kale goes, there I have a tree house, but that's kind of, that's not where Kate would be hidden. None that I really know of.
Rats.
I mean, Fred likes to hide in the garden from time to time. Doesn't really, if he's not in his room ever since, mom and dad made his room into an open room, he preferred the hiding outside in the garden from time to time, and says he prefers the outdoors.
I guess we just start looking around and see if we find any sign of her.
Well, you and Rex can do that. I need to talk to Entrius.
Sure.
All right, Rex, let's start looking.
Let's go.
Okay. As you guys look around, Girion brings you Amar to Etrius's room and knocks on the door. He goes, Master Girion, is that you? He goes, yes, it is. Can you please open the door? He goes, opens the door. Oh, I thought you... good, you're back. And with... Kate's
Amar.
one of Kate's friends, Amar. Okay.
Pleasure, again.
Pleasure.
I had a couple of questions for you, actually, if you don't mind being held off for a little bit.
Looks at Garion. Nods. Okay.
So, you've been up here for a little bit, so you may not know the commotion currently.
Yeah, I've
but-
been in this room all morning.
Mhm. Kate is missing currently.
Looks back at Gurion. Nods again. Oh.
Seemingly vanished from thin air. And one of our friends was able to use a spell to reach out to Kate. And she said that Fred took her somewhere. She doesn't know where she is. And I was wondering if you knew any place that Fred liked to go.
Fred likes to go in the garden a lot. If he's not in his room.
And
Looks at Girion. Is he is he on a run today? Girion goes, no. Can't not right now. It should be, I believe, Can's and Winslow's turn today. Okay. Goes, oh, okay. Well, I don't know where he is. If he's not in the garden, or he's not in his room, if he's not on a run right now.
next question for you. How are you feeling? Calmer? More in control?
I'm okay.
Well, it recently came to my attention that. How do I word this? Fred isn't exactly. He didn't exactly feel comfortable around the nature of Kate's magic. And I'm also aware that you had a similar brand of magic that Kate had. And I also remember
Yeah.
that you disappeared with Fred for a day. Where did you go?
Make a persuasion check for me. Lots of persuasion rolls tonight, guys. I like it.
Okay. Decent roll. Good roll. Good roll.
Okay, okay.
Persuasion +3. Non-natural 20.
Nice. Okay. So, as you mention, the whole where did he go last night? He begins to kind of zone out for a bit. He goes, we went for a walk. And he begins to like get in. He begins to. If this was an anime, you'd see a vein just bulge from his
Yes.
head from it, and it looks like he's going into this like severe pain of some sort, like a horrible migraine. I don't remember.
Can I question for you, DM?
Yes.
I'm proficient in Arcana. Can I
Okay.
tell if there's some sort of magic affecting him?
Make a Arcana check.
19.
19. You know of magics that can like charm a person, that can like wipe someone's memory, spells that can have a lot of psychological impact. He could be affected by a spell, but this is unlike any spell that you have seen before. So
And is he genuine? How genuine is he when he says that he doesn't remember?
make an insight check.
Hey, another high one. 17 this time.
17. He seems genuine, but you sense there is something more. It's like the words want to come out, but they can't.
Okay. Can I tell if it's he doesn't want to or he is unable to?
With that roll, I would say a little bit of column A and column B.
Alright. I promise you. Fred will come back as unharmed as possible. But we need to find him before something happens to Kate. Something permanent, irreversible. If there's anything that you can tell us, now's the time.
Girion goes, Atreus, is there something wrong? And you can see Etrius kind of holding his head, rubbing his temples a little bit. He goes, here, maybe try, let me see if I can, and he begins the casting of a small little spell. And all of a sudden, you feel this vibration in the air, as if the magic, the spell that Girion cast seemingly has some sort of disruptive effect. And all of a sudden, the magical energy begins to intensify a little bit as... Oh. Wrong die. Okay. Let me pull up something really quick.
Oh, it's getting hot in here.
With this? No. No. Come on, where is it, Francis? Where did you put it? It's fine. By the way, guys, if for anybody watching, sometimes from time to time I like to post things in our Discord. If you want to join that, you'll be knowing exactly what I'm trying to look for. Okay, there you go. Quick shameless plug.
Nothing wrong with that.
Beautiful. Okay. Okay. You feel this energy visibly vibrate the surrounding air, and then it dims down. And you see Etrius calming down. Ah, gosh, my head.
You all right?
I am hunky-dory. As for the next hour, everyone within 20 feet of him can only speak with puns.
Oh my.
Hell.
This is gonna be great.
This is hell.
You gave too much power to Michael, Francis, you fool.
The dice have spoken. I have no I have literally nothing I could have done.
I love it.
Speaking pun.
Girion goes, Are my gears clicking? No. This is odd.
Only speak in pun. Oh god.
Yeah, pun master.
Okay.
You inspired this shit, Michael.
Okay,
this is your fault.
I'm okay with that. I am perfectly okay with that.
Yes.
Well, do you happen to know where Kate the Great is?
Kate, the former flatmate. She went with you guys like two peas in a pod.
Well, this peas left the pod and has apparently been abducted by another pod. We are currently without our podmate, and we must reunite with our podmate.
Oh, Girion, I need to go pee right now. Girion goes, what the hell is happening?
Well, urine
As
looks like urine for a fun time.
Oh.
The next hour, I will have my headphones off for this conversation.
Okay. Okay. Well, as you guys continue this conversation for an hour, we can swap to Rex and Libby.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Uh,
I love you, Francis. This was A1.
Greg, we did this. Why did we do this?
I don't know, but it was fun.
I did. Okay, we redesigned Wild Magic tables. That's what this is. And
Oh no.
I rolled an 80, and basically for the next hour, you and everyone around you in a 20-foot radius can only speak in puns. So, I am sorry for who anybody has to do this.
No, thank you. You are enhancing our senses of humor.
Oh, let's go.
Anyways, so, back to Rex and Libby. What are you guys gonna do?
Just start looking around to see if we find anything suspicious or see if we see any signs of Kate anywhere on the grounds.
Okay. You can either make a investigation check with advantage, or both of you roll separately. Or are you doing it like two sides of the entire estate because it's a huge estate?
No, screw it, we'll split up.
Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, both of you make separate investigation rolls for me, please.
Investigation rolls.
Okay, that's pretty good. Pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
Non-natural 20.
Perfect. And Vrex.
5.
Beautiful. Vrex, as you begin skimming through the estate,
Oh my goodness.
you see a very familiar looking guard. And just seeing him, you just like hide, making sure that he doesn't see you.
Okay.
And that takes up a lot of your time trying to stealth your way through guards. Livy, as you investigate, eventually you decide to look through Fred's room. And as you look through Fred's room, you begin to find several books. And you, with your knowledge of history and books, these are occult books. And as you search through, a slip of paper falls out from one of the magical books about the ancient schools of magic.
Interesting.
And as you look at it, it's a diary entry of particular sorts. It goes, and this one is dated roughly 2 nights ago. It goes, well, I have brought E to Crowley's den. And frankly, I'm a bit surprised. The letter E, seems to be acting a little bit normal. And frankly, I'm glad. Hopefully, with a little bit of persistence, I can persuade Kate to follow suit. Hopefully soon. And then it ends.
Oh God, guys!
As Rex, as you wander through the garden, you recognize in a similar area where you saw Fred when you were with Syrian before. You see Fred in the garden, just kind of lying down on top of a hedge of bushes, just staring at the sky.
Okay. I'm gonna hop in the garden and approach him.
Okay. As you hop into the garden, he's still looking up at the sky. No seems he doesn't notice your presence.
Okay. I'm gonna like walk up to him. Fred.
No response.
I get closer.
Okay. As you get closer.
Yeah. I'm like, Fred. Hello. Hey. Fred.
You see him like turn a little bit. Still not noticing your presence.
I'm gonna walk closer faster
Okay.
this time.
As you walk closer to him.
Fred.
As now you're standing right next to him, practically standing over him. Well, kind of the hedge kind of adds a little bit of extra height to Fred.
Yeah.
But as you reach out and you try to like shake him from his foot, your hand phases through.
Ooh.
As the illusion of Fred just sticks in place.
So what is he doing? Like the illusion is just like looking.
Is just looking at the sky as if he's pondering his thoughts.
I'm gonna look in the direction he's looking. Like,
Okay. You look in the direction.
is
There's-
there something I'm supposed to see?
There's nothing there.
Why would it? Can I? I'm gonna look around to
Okay.
find the source of this illusion. Illusion.
Okay. Make a investigation check for me again, please.
Okay. Okay. I have advantage. Hold it.
Against Fey, Fiends, and Undead, right?
Yeah.
This is none of those.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just one more. Okay. It's gonna be 22 this time.
Nice. You begin searching around, and at the base of the bush of the hedge that he is sitting on top of, you can see a small little this pocket watch like device that is open, that is glowing into a little a bluish white aura. It's very small, but you do see a device of some sort.
I'm gonna approach it and like inspect it. Try like
Okay.
detach it.
As you touch it, the illusion fades. And
I turn it on again.
You're gonna turn it back on again?
Yeah, like
Okay. You press the pocket watch once more. It opens, and the illusion, it's a little bit proportionally weird, but now you see Fred lying down right next to you as if he is out on a picnic or whatnot.
Okay.
Still
Okay.
same
Yeah,
pose, same whatever.
I'm gonna see if I can. I was like, ooh, what if I can change this illusion to make it me or like someone else? Is that possible? Or is it just specifically for him?
Make an Arcana check.
good roll. Very good roll. 21.
Okay. You get the sense that with some... If you're able to find somebody who can enchant this, they can tell you like more about this device. You also get the sense that if you attune to it, maybe, then you might be able to change it.
That was my next thought. I'm gonna put it on my hand.
Okay, it's a pocket watch, so it's like, okay, there's nothing really to make it into a.
Yeah. I'm gonna try
But
to attune to it.
it's gonna take a few hours to tune.
Okay.
Yeah, so you
not
can't
yet.
really do it at this time, but
Okay.
yes. So just I didn't have the time to make an item card for this, but just mark in your inventory that you have a projector pocket watch.
Okay.
As we return to Libby, and as you call out for other people, you... Jeez, this is pretty intense music.
This is spooky.
Something's coming.
Turn up
This
the
is
intensity.
suspenseful.
I
This
mean,
is
geez,
suspenseful.
About to say,
suspense is killing me.
literally. Oh,
Beautiful.
anyways, as you call out for anybody, you eventually wander down towards the hallway as you see Etrius's room open, and Amar and Girion and Etrius are speaking together in puns.
See,
Ah, yes, the Peepop Hunt. It's so good to see you again.
what the fuck are you talking about? No. The letter, and I'm just gonna recount to them what the letter
Michael.
says.
Okay,
Michael, mute yourself on Discord.
I got him. I did it. He has been muted.
Good.
Just recounting to them everything that happened that said in the letter. They need Kate for something, but we don't know where she is still. And also, your brother Fred is into some really spooky shit. I mean, I like spooky shit, but this is really spooky shit.
Well, hopefully he doesn't become a spooky, scary skeleton.
This is not the time for puns.
Well, then you should stay back. Otherwise, you'll also be getting into whack.
Our friend could be dead, and you're making puns right now. I need to go
I am
talk to
forced.
Fritz.
This is beyond my control.
Girion looks at everybody and goes, oh, my funny bone is crying right now. Crying me rivers.
I have some tissues if you want them.
Let me try something. And he begins casting the what is presumably a similar to a dispel magic spell. Nothing happens. Crickets.
Crickets.
I have a very thinky thought. And I walk probably another 15 feet away, so
Okay.
I want to get like 30 feet away and see if I can
Okay.
talk normally, I guess.
As you walk in a different way, you are stuck.
Huh?
I'm sorry, Michael. You might have to speak in puns for the rest of the episode.
I'm stuck?
Like, you're stuck. Like, as far as you move, you cannot talk normally. You are still speaking in puns.
How long has it been?
It has been roughly 30 minutes or so.
Oh, well, this is quite the uncomfortable tight spot. I'll be like this for quite a while, unfortunately. So get ready, Pod Buddy. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
You could see a visible sweat like drip down Atreus' side.
Okay, but Kate's siblings, you see now, Fred is clearly up to some evil bullshit.
Winslow goes, I mean, it's Fred. He's always into creepy shit. In my mind, it belongs in a theater.
Yeah, creepy shit like, I like the spooky aesthetic. I'm gonna talk to a skull, or I like spooky things. I'm gonna wear all black. That's normal. Kidnapping your sister's not normal.
Patrick goes, that's very strange.
So not until you try it.
I mean, he has an interest, but I don't think that he means any harm by it.
I don't think in his mind it's harm. I think he's trying to get rid of Kate's wild magic without her consent.
Atreus goes, that reminds me.
Yes.
Hmm. Street. Street. Street tacos.
Come again?
Street tacos. Oh.
Taco my friends.
Taco your friends.
Friends. Friend and birds. Cacaw. This
Your
is.
friends with some bird brains, then.
He goes, brain.
Brain dead bird brains?
More dead bird brains.
Are you referring to the Raven Queen by chance?
Oh, no.
Okay. Not that bird. Not that type of bird brain.
Are the bird brains dangerous like me? Or are they dangerous like Kate?
Danger is their middle name. They have a strong taste in vitamin C. They see a lot and see everything. Oh, speaking in puns is tough, buddy.
Oh yeah, I get it.
Something seems fishy. So he begins to make things so I don't have to RP this, so we don't waste any time. Over the next 10 minutes or so, he begins like repeating puns of the same variety. The words that he repeats is tacos, C, calling, and friends. So C, calling, friends, and the fourth word,
Taco.
taco.
And C is the letter C or the word C?
He says vitamin C. He talks about tacoing his friends.
Hold on a second. Wait a tick. You can't taco about it. But can you scribbly bibble? And I make a writing motion.
Oh, okay. And he begins scribbling. He writes, "This is painful." Flips a page and begins scribbling it out.
Yes.
He goes, he writes, "His friends by the sea." He flips another page and begins writing again. That's all I can remember.
So if his friends love the sea, would Kate be held by the ocean potentially?
He just shrugs his shoulders.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Chicken dinner. Rex, what are you, or no, not Rex, Syrian, what are you doing, buddy? You are in the vicinity.
Do I hear them?
Yes, you hear a bunch of sea puns. You hear a bunch of tacoing to my friends puns.
You hear Libby banging her head against the wall.
You hear a slight thump, thump, thump.
I'm going to walk in and peek through the door and see what the fuck's going on.
Oh no, at this point there's not enough room in the room, so you just see this mass of people in the hallway. The brothers are very amused by the situation.
What is going on here?
We need to see the semen.
They can only talk in puns, and it's the worst thing that has ever happened to anyone ever.
You see Atreus flip back through his notebook. He holds it out. This is painful.
Right. Anyways, Libby, have you found anything? I need to go talk with Howard and Clyde about where Fred may be.
I found this, and I show him the note.
Okay.
Oh.
I found it in Fred's room along with some other occult books. So he's into the real spooky shit, and not the fun kind.
I saw this whenever I was cleaning his room. I just didn't pay much attention to it.
Yeah, well, I started thumbing through his books, and this is what fell out. So I think they're planning on taking away Kate's wild magic, so we really need to find her.
Okay, well, where's Rex?
Outside, checking the premises.
Alone? Rex?
He'll be fine.
Yesterday you were all concerned about me me and him walking around together. Now it's we're by ourselves. It's all hunky dory.
You're a bad influence.
I'm a
Hey.
bad influence. You're a terrible mother. You are not the parent to this group. Silence. Anyways, on to the main point though. We need to find those two, and by any instance, I'm looking at Amar and Mateus, and I go, these two are a lost cause. Only death can save them. Anyways,
I have what is called, and he walks over to his shelves, pulls up a presumably a dictionary, flips through it. Dead humor.
Well, my funny bone thinks I'm hilarious.
Like I said, they're a lost cause. Why don't you send a message to Vrex asking what he's doing and for us to meet up outside while these two, I don't know, and deal with their punishment. And as I walk away,
Hmm.
You're
Girion
welcome.
I'll go get Rex.
Girion goes, Punisher. That sounds like a good play. And he begins like scribbling something down.
Well, no, you have to send. Yeah, do sending to Vrex.
Yes, you're gonna cast Sending to Rex.
I don't have that spell.
Rex.
Yeah, I'm looking at.
We're all gonna meet outside by the front door so we can reconvene and hopefully find Kate. And if these idiots don't stop speaking in puns, I am going to punch one of them.
Punch.
And then Libby just goes, I've made a mistake.
Missing steak is a real mistake.
You get the sense that Etrius and Girion are mildly amused by this, and they start making a lot of puns. Bowling puns. And Rex, you hear as you play with the compass in front of you, you hear this message.
Okay.
The best reaction.
Okay,
Watch it.
cool.
Like, okay, heard.
Okay.
I will
Okay.
head that way.
Eventually, you all meet back up outside of the front side of the mansion, and you are now amongst yourselves. I will say at this point, Amar, your ruse has been lifted.
Ah, I see. Ah,
Oh,
Mr. Puntable, so good to see you again.
Who are you saying this to?
Rex.
Oh,
Hey, what y'all find?
We found this note, but we didn't find any signs of Kate being held on the property, but we think she might be held by the ocean. What about you?
The ocean.
It's a long story with these puns and the fact that it was sea. Might
Fred
be
is friends with Seaman. He's very, very close to Seaman at all times.
Well, I found this watch, and I press it. I activate it.
you see Rex hit a button, and on the side you see the visualization of Fred lying down on the floor, staring at the sky, legs crossed, arms crossed. He's chilling, as
That's
if
not
he's
Fred.
laughing at you right now.
No, that's Fred. That's Fred.
that's an apparition of Fred, but that's not Fred.
Yeah,
No,
look.
that's not
And then
Fred,
I
Fred,
like,
but that's Fred.
yeah. Maybe some device. We can use this to our advantage later. And I
Maybe.
turn it up
Right.
like Ben 10.
I'm the
Okay.
Matrix.
I
Yes,
need
you
to-
Ben
I need
10
to
this.
find
Boom.
Yes.
Howard-
There you go.
Howard and Clyde,
Keith.
because they were the last people who they're the people who might have spoken with Fred before he left, besides his father.
Oh.
Okay.
By the way, If we find them, go with whatever I'm saying with. Got it? Don't question it.
Okay.
All
Perfect.
right. I'll trust you with this.
I'm looking for Howard and Clyde.
Yes, as that's the reason why you came out here is because Howard is it's Howard's turn for the day to watch the front gate. So you approach Howard.
Howard,
Yes, may I help you?
have you seen Fred?
He was in the garden, if I remember correctly.
When?
Just a few hours ago, I think.
What was he doing?
Doing what he does. Privately in his thoughts. Sleeping in the garden, most likely.
Laying down, looking up?
Yes.
Brex, would you mind? The thing that you found, Brex.
Yes.
Would you mind using it real quick?
As he
Diamond head.
as he sees the projection.
You mean this?
Where did you get this? How
I found it in the universe.
What's wrong, Howard? You seem a bit concerned.
frankly, yes. Why is Don't tell me Fred can cast magic too.
No, it's an item that's doing this.
How did he get this, or how did you get this?
You see, what doesn't matter is how we got it or how he got it. What matters is where is he? Because he has Cade. Now, I want to speak with you and Clyde, since you two are the only ones that really converse with him the most. And you two may know where he is.
Frankly, I think he should be. I think it's his turn to go into town today.
Clyde's?
Clyde goes, no, it's obviously Winslow's and Can's turn. Howard pulls out a pocket ledger and begins searching through. Make an Arcana check, Syrian.
Fuck. Arcana?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God. No! Crit fail.
No? Okay.
Damn.
I'm not proficient in Arcana.
That's fair.
Fucking crit
Okay.
fail.
He goes, Well, the last time I spoke with him, he said he was going into town for work today.
Who,
As the brothers do.
Fred? Oh. Right. So Fred's in town.
Should be.
Where? Where does he go in town?
Anything involved?
Should be towards the Claude's Jewels shop.
Right.
Does
That's
he have
where-
any side? Does he
I
have
don't
any
know where
business
else he
deals
would
on
go.
the side? Does he have any business deals on the side, possibly by the ocean?
Possibly by the ocean. That's completely out of the way. I don't know why he would ever go there.
Well, maybe
Well-
the ocean idea is bad.
Well, wait. Does this family do anything with the ocean? Do they have a warehouse? Someplace that they may store away items or trinkets that no one really would care?
Well, there was one. There was one long ago, but that was moved a few weeks ago
To where?
towards the deeper into the city.
Maybe we should start looking there.
Right. So it was moved deeper into the city.
Before we had, before the family store was near the harbor, but a few weeks ago, that route was changed. So most of us who travel there don't, or most of the children in the Mortier family who had to pass through there don't need to pass through there anymore.
But it's still there, though, right?
Yes, it is there.
All right then. Well, thank you. I think we know where to go.
Time to start another hour and a half run.
Could one of you two show us where this place is?
Hmm. Well, is
Ooh, this music.
it's Clyde goes, well, I think we have to stay here, but any of the brothers can bring you there
Do
if
both
you
of
wish.
you have to stay here, or can one of you come with us? Because this is
For
a
the most
family
part.
dealing with
For the
Kate
most
and
part,
Fred.
yes, but this location isn't a secret. Everybody in the family knows about it, involved in the business.
Right. Well, currently the brothers are indisposed, and right now we're in a rush. So either you take us, or you'll be personally responsible if Kate ends up dying or something horrible ends up happening to her. I'll be sure in all forms of the 7 levels of hell that you'll experience, I'll make an 8th one just for you. So why don't one of you come with me right now to go to this secret fucking location, or I swear I will make it happen.
Make a persuasion check for me, please.
Yes, I will persuade
Persuasion,
them.
huh?
Persuasion.
Intimidate.
Or no, make an intimidation check.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's
It's
better.
fine.
This was
Okay.
more intimidation.
24.
24.
Oh,
goes-
16.
Dang. Intimidation.
Yes.
Let's get it.
You see Howard go back into the estate for a little bit and eventually comes back. Clyde, he whispers in Clyde's ear. Howard goes, okay, with Lady Catherine's permission, I'm able to bring you to the I am allowed to bring you to the shop.
Perfect. Let's go to the old location now. Let's go. Come on. Come on. I
Okay.
run. I grab this fucking doorman. I run.
Okay.
Lead me, my blood
Okay.
sniffing
Yeah.
hound.
Okay.
Finding my friends. Look at him. He's sitting there, quiet.
Sorry, Greg. I didn't mean for you to sit for this long.
It's good. It's good.
We're trying to find you, man. You know how hard it
I'm
is to
chilling.
find an elf, a tall
Very
elf,
hard.
a tall singular elf in a city.
So,
Makes finding a needle that look easy.
eventually, you are brought to Claude's Jewels, the old location. It's a small little shop along the harbor. You know what? Here. I have a good idea. Give me
Save you! We promise!
Give me just a sec. Hold up. We gotta do this just right. The timing needs to be just right.
Yes.
As you enter the harbor, as you continue through,
Oh, shit.
you hear the loud shanties that are being sung by the taverns in the area. You just see this musical entourage of leaking into the streets of this harbor, with many ships currently docked for the mid morning, early afternoon. Eventually, you are brought towards Claude's Jewels. It's a this is the old location, so this one is a little bit more run down. There's people walking about. Yeah, it looks pretty run down by abandoned. That's what I'm trying to say.
All right. Well, let's go in and see if we can find her.
Okay. Besides the loud tavern in the area, you enter the former Claude's Jewels. You open the door, and it is like empty. There's nothing there. It's just empty shelves, empty furnitures. It's a pretty empty interior.
I'm going to search the room.
Okay, make an investigation check.
Secret
I will assist.
passages.
Yes, make an investigation check with advantage.
All right. Ooh, that was good. Okay, non-natural 20.
Non-natural 20. You look around, there's no entrances, there's no hidden passageways. You find what would have been like a small little safe, but it's unlocked and there's nothing inside. Aside from that, there's nothing really here.
Doesn't make sense.
He has friends. Etrius remembered that Fred had friends by the sea. Maybe there were regulars that came here?
But we wouldn't know who those regulars are.
No, but Howard, you might.
Frankly, I when we were here, Master Claude was also present and forbade the children to talk to other folk. He was very watchful over them.
But
The
did,
fuck?
but did any of them sneak out, given Fred's tendency he must have?
Frankly, there's, well, one place I can think of. Sometimes the children interested would escape to the tavern from time to time, possibly. But that was after a day's work and more to enjoy different scenery. Accompanied, of course. So,
Did you ever go there with Fred?
I've been there maybe once or twice. I don't really know anything about it. It's just a place to drink and eat. Frankly, too rowdy for my taste.
All right, then let's go in there and see if we can ask any questions.
Real quick before we do that, I'm gonna send the sending spell to Kate one more time.
Okay.
Hey Kate, still looking for you. Not much luck. How are you doing? Are you safe? Can you give us a clue?
the message pulls through as we transition to Kate.
Yes. Where have I ended up?
Okay. Cool. As you fall asleep, all of a sudden a bag has been lifted from your head. Your eyes begin to glare a pure white for a little bit, and you are no longer restrained by the device that kept you held before. You are sitting in a 10 by 15 cage with iron bars, and you notice that on one of your ankles, you can see a circular leg band or ankle, an ankle band of some sorts. It's comfortable, a lot more comfortable than what you were in. And as you begin to wake up, you see Fred standing outside of the cage, pulling his arm back. Okay, that took a little bit more convincing, but we're here for the moment. Sorry about the ankle band. It had to be done, at least for now.
What does it do?
Well, frankly, it stops you from casting spells.
That's what I thought. Fred, what are you doing?
What am I doing?
Why? Yes, what are you doing? Why are you doing this?
I am fixing this problem.
What problem?
This problem.
I have no problems. Well,
Yes,
I have
you
problems,
do.
but not.
Yes, you do, but you don't want to share them publicly.
What do you mean? Exactly.
You hated living at home, and you ran away, and you see magic, this wild magic of yours caused all of this, and it's like a disease that has spread to Etrius, and then God knows what else. And if we can remove it, then things can start to be a little bit better.
So you think that by removing my wild magic abilities, I'll just come home, everything's fine?
You will have a home to come back to. You really think Father's gonna let you in if there's butterflies coming out of thin air or a unicorn being summoned?
Yes.
I highly doubt it. Or frankly, burning the house down, especially if what Etrius did.
Has Father treated you that badly that you would have that opinion of him?
Oh, you've been gone for so long, you don't know anything.
No, I really don't.
Father really hated anybody who talked back to him and frankly, you know, wanted control over. He wants control over everything. We can't even have privacy anymore. He's such a dick. But it is his house, and frankly, we can't leave that godforsaken prison. But if we can find a way to get rid of this problem, then you can go adventuring, but when you come home, Father will actually be willing to take you. More willing to take you, I should say. You wouldn't have to worry about Girion can be free. He wouldn't have to teach you magic abilities. And I would be a bit more, me and possibly a few of our brothers can feel a bit more relieved.
So you're doing this for you and not for me.
I'm doing this. I knew you wouldn't take it.
No, because I like what I have. You're not understanding.
Do you really?
It's fun. Yes, it is fun. It is random. It is unpredictable.
What is
it just
fun?
Happens.
According to Girion, you can wake up one morning and become a potted plant. What's fun about being a potted plant?
That one doesn't last too long. It's interesting. Keeps things alive.
And then, causing dangers to everyone around you. And you're telling me that this is fun?
You have a point with that one, but I am getting better control of it. And I hope to have a better handle of it. So that way, that kind of stuff doesn't happen when I don't want it to happen.
Yes, but Girion, a powerful mage, teacher, wizard, couldn't even control a growing couldn't control you when you were how many 100 years younger? And you're telling me that you have better control of it.
Well, yes, because it's coming from me. It's my source of magic, not his, if that makes sense. It'd be like if someone was trying to control your sword. Sure, they could control your sword, help you use it, but they can't do it right.
Make a persuasion check.
Ooh,
Oh,
persuasion. That's a 24.
oh, baby.
24. You can see that he's visually thinking for a while. And all of a sudden, as he's about to say another thing, you hear as the door opens, as you see a high elf, larger figure with black plate armor, with red dots in the form of a triangle on one of his shoulder guards. And he goes, Fred, my friend, don't listen to your sister. She's corrupted.
Corrupted.
As he goes forward, he is roughly, I guess you can say he has a bit of a he has a upper body strength type of build and these glaring, almost piercing emerald, one eye is emerald and the other eye is amber. He looks at you and goes, someone who has power, that someone has power that they believe they can control, but in actuality they can't. And Fred goes, well, and the high elf goes, Fred, you came to me searching for help, and please tell me you don't have second thoughts. Your brother came out of this unscathed, and I'm sure that Kate here will come to her senses once the job is done.
No, I will not.
Come with me, Fred.
Fred, don't leave me. Just like reach out.
Fred looks back, but as he walks out the door, and the door shuts.
This bitch.
I'm gonna try to cast Dimension Door, just 500 feet southern.
Okay.
To
As
see
you-
if it'll go off.
You try to cast Dimension Door. Can't cast it.
Alright. Damn.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sit down and accept my fate at the moment. Because there's nothing I can do.
Kate, did you get my message?
And at the end, as you meditate, you hear the message from Libby.
What's the building I'm in look like? Like, what are the walls made out of? And such.
It's very plain. There's a window on the side, but you can't really find a great angle. Make a perception check for me.
Dipshit. Here we
Oh,
go.
come on.
Oof. Can I use Tides of Chaos, or does the band prevent that as well?
That is very interesting.
Yes.
I will say, yeah, I would prevent it.
Alright. And that's an 8.
Well, actually, no. Now that I think about it, it would prevent. You would still have advantage, but it would not trigger wild magic or any magical effect. So yeah, I'll let you do the.
Okay.
I'll let you do it with advantage. Yeah.
That's a 19 then.
Okay.
Okay.
Rolled much better.
As you sit there and meditate, the window looks out into another wall, into another chamber. As you begin to focus, you hear a song. a band playing. You hear sorry, it's hard to focus with the song actually playing in my ears.
Yes.
Yes.
You hear music playing, you hear some sort of like rubble playing in the background. You feel like you're underground somewhere, with a little bit inked of light. You hear a "Caw-caw," as when you with that roll, I'll say you presume to be seagulls flying above you or outside near the window.
Okay.
But yeah, that's it. I fumbled my way through that one, but it's okay.
Yes.
I tried.
We got there.
We got there.
Okay. Yes. I'm gonna respond. Not okay. In cage. Plain building. Underground. Song playing. Seagull bird noises. Send help, please. Don't kill Fred. Yeah.
Working on it, no promises, and I'm gonna relay to the group what the details she gave me were.
Okay. Back to the rest of you. Okay, so
Seagulls.
Music plus seagulls.
A tavern?
A tavern by the docks?
Yep, that's what it sounds like.
And she's in underground, so she might be in the basement.
And guess what we're currently looking at, everyone? A tavern by the docks.
So beneath us?
Most likely.
No. Time. Oh, a sneaky mission.
We'll
Wait,
have
did
to
Kate-
stay-
Wait, real quick, did Kate say that there was a window where she was?
no.
Rats.
But we're going to have to stay relatively close together, so that way, in case the patrons decide to get in our way, we don't get surrounded and isolated.
Right. Of course. I begin walking to the tavern.
Okay.
Right next to him.
Okay. As you walk into the tavern.
Yes.
Perfect. As you walk in, you hear beautiful music playing in the background. Many sailors cheering and dancing and talking, having a good time. You've hit the high noon time of the day, and it is kind of packed in here. Eventually, you go up to the bartender. A older looking halfling, missing a few teeth. Hi, my friend, can I help you? Do you want something to drink?
Yes. Yes, we would.
Okay. Looks at the rest of your friends. What are you having?
I'll have what he's having, pointing at Tyrion.
What are you having, my dark friend?
Do you have any whiskey?
Whiskey. 2 whiskeys. On the rocks or not?
No, not.
Okay.
Why would
Straight
you
up.
put rocks in a drink?
Turns to Amar and Vex. What you two having?
Bit of ale.
Bit of ale. Gotcha.
And a goblin shot from me.
A goblin shot.
A goblin
Son.
shot. I'll get you the extra small.
Appreciate it.
And he goes towards the back to fetch your drinks, and eventually comes back and begins pouring in front of you.
Interesting place. How long have you worked here? Are you the owner?
I hold up. I welcome to the Salt Lick Tavern.
Salt Lick.
Yes. The name's Moriarty.
And I point to Libby. Are you the owner? Like she asked?
I run the place, yes.
Yeah, we're just here for some drinks.
And man needs to drink. Adventurers.
Have you?
Indeed.
And then I kind of whisper to my group, are we asking them? Are we asking them about maybe if he saw some elves walking around here? Or no? Okay.
What are you guys doing?
Syrian, I think you should do the talking.
Oh, for fuck's sakes, can't I enjoy a drink? Look, my friend, I've but a few questions for you. First off, where do you get this whiskey? It's wonderful.
Imported.
Oh, imported. Secondly, the shop across the way, who used to own that place?
I used to be the Mortier family.
The Mortier family.
Yeah, jewelers.
Oh.
Rich people.
Did any of them ever come in here?
There was a family once. Bunch of boys. Well, you never know with elves. Quite a pack, roughly 6 or 7 of them, if I remember correctly.
I see. Can I do an insight roll on them real quick? This will be fun. I want to do an insight.
Okay, make an insight check.
Okay. That's an 18. I want to know if he's holding information out on me.
To answer your question, he seems to that's pretty much, he seems to be answering your question truthfully. He doesn't seem to be hiding anything.
Okay. All right. I want to know if he was trying to just like hold back anything. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Did any of them? Have you seen any of them lately?
Not in recent years. Frankly, there was a little bit of an incident. So they don't come here anymore.
What incident?
Well, 2 of the kids at the time were held up during their, travels. At least that's what the birds tell me. Frankly, after there was an incident where they had to be rescued, held up by higher elf, nothing, well, the man with 2 eyes, I should say. Don't remember his name, but he would would, well, he would spend a lot of time with one of the youngins.
Oh,
Something about a rescue or something.
and where were they held at?
I think it's some alleyway.
Near here?
They were, the elven man saved the poor boy. Poor innocent boy from, I believe, a runaway sorcerer, if I remember correctly.
And where did this man take the boy?
Oh, that's high above my pay grade. I have no idea where they took them.
Was it near here where the incident happened?
Yes, right there, right out there on the main street. There's not many people walking around during nightfall, so.
I don't know where to take this. Fuck.
Amar, as you are, make a perception check for me, please.
Yes. Natural 20, 23.
Oh, thank
Nice.
God.
Nice. As you wait, as you kind of took you took a seat away from the main group and just trying to eavesdrop or eyeball a few people who might be looking into this conversation, and you see what appears to be two hooded individuals sitting at one of the far chairs. They have drinks on the table. Nothing really nothing really particular about them, just hooded people, just out of trouble. Just they seem to be, turning in the way of the group from time to time.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna just keep my eye glued to them for the time being.
Okay. They seem to just be looking around, minding their own business.
Mm-hmm.
Guess. Yeah. Well, there's a lot of folk that come through here. Shipments from Alessia, Ivory Coast. Everybody needs a place to drink. Some are runaways, and some are looking to strike rich. Hopefully, they fix their... Hopefully, once the original problem becomes solved, then there'll be a safer... there'll be more people coming.
Well, thank you very much for the whiskey. I think there may be some other people you have to go deal with right now. If I have anything else, like a refill, I'll let you know.
Aye. Well, feel free to take a seat. You're sitting at the bar counter, my friend.
I know. I can converse with my friends real quick.
Okay. And he begins serving other patrons, filling more drinks, having some light conversations. You get the sense that this guy likes to gossip about the encounters that the city has.
Okay. Well, that's all I could get out of him. I'm not sensing any lying from him. How about you guys? Is anything sticking out for you all?
Just shot. Amazing.
Rex, you're going to die if you take 2 of those due to your small stature. But you know what? I think you deserve it. You've earned it.
This is literally the exact description of the building Kate was in. She's got to be here.
I'm not seeing anything.
I'm like pointing down underneath us.
It's a shot, but I don't want to try anything. How about you, Amar? Anything?
Am I close enough to speak to them, or did I put myself far enough away?
You put yourself far enough where you wouldn't arouse any suspicion. I'll say. Not enough. You're not close enough to eavesdrop, but you're close enough to see them and their demeanor, basically.
Okay. Then at that point, I'd finish my ale, walk up to the bar next to Syrian, and tell the barkeep, "The second one, please." And I'll just
notice anything, Amar?
don't react, but there's a pair of hooded individuals who are watching us. Well, watching you all.
Wait, hold up. You had drinks.
Rex
Two,
had a shot.
4 of you had drinks. Okay. Everybody, or sorry, the 3 of you except Vrex mark off, let's say a silver, and then for Vrex mark off 5 copper.
Okay.
Yeah, just to, before I forget. Anyways, continue.
So they're paying attention to us?
They seem to be watching your conversation more intently than anybody else, so
Okay.
there's a chance that they may not be friendly towards us. Just keep that in mind.
Alright. Well, do you want to talk with them, or do you want me to talk to them?
Well, it depends. Are we going to make an attempt to go underground now, or are we still stalking the place out?
I got an idea, but it might be a bad idea.
What is it, Libby?
You can turn invisible, right?
I'm not turning invisible in front of everybody here.
No. So we cause a distraction. You go search for Kate.
Oh.
Well, maybe we just cover him.
Or, actually, I have a perfect idea. So, Amar.
Yes.
Look at me real quick.
Alright.
You're a son of a bitch, and I punch you in the face.
Okay. Are you gonna take it?
Oh, I'm taking it.
Okay. So what? So 1 plus.
Plus my strength, which is a -1.
Okay. So it is.
Zero.
So it is.
Do I take 0 damage?
Yes.
So you
Just like a
feel.
swap. Just like.
Punt.
Who's your acting chops?
Yeah, oversell it like a son of a
Okay.
bitch.
Oh.
Do I have my drink?
Yes. It was just filled.
Swing!
Wait,
I swing it.
who?
Nice.
Wait, what? Hold up, wait a minute.
Okay.
Nope, now you're getting too into it. Nope, wait, danger.
Make. Are you taking it?
No.
Okay. So.
I had a plan of like punch,
Okay. Make an attack roll, Michael.
miss, you son of a bitch, miss.
So, just adding my strength modifier?
Yeah.
12.
It hits, don't it?
Oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. How do improvised weapons work in 5e?
Improvised weapons, I think, are a D4.
Improvised weapons.
If you that's only if you have the feat, right?
If you don't have the feat, I believe it's 1 plus your strength modifier, like a regular weapon.
Oh no, it's just if an object that bears no resemblance deals 1d4. Ah, okay. I'll say roll 1d4 and then add your strength modifier.
Okay, good. I rolled minimum. 5.
Yeah, so you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you hear a large crack as the glass or the bottle that or the
Mug?
whiskey glass, the tankard clonks you on the side of the face.
Boy.
Alright.
And
I look at you like you're a fucking idiot. And I look at you like
high or low?
hi.
Okay. As you clonk him on the side of the head, everyone begins to, like, the music, like, stops for a little bit.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden you hear another clunk and another clunk as
Oh
the
my
whole
God.
bar has now erupted into this bar fight.
Bro!
Pandemonium.
Everyone begins to
I'm going
suplex
to
each
start-
other.
I'm like jumping over the counter and I'm gonna start looking around for a way to go downstairs. Like any secret hatches or anything.
Secret tunnel!
Like I'm
Okay.
gonna look I'm trying to see if there's any secret hatches or passages within this place while everyone is fighting.
Okay. Make a stealth check with advantage. Because of the bar fight.
Oh, stealth?
Mhm.
Oh, that's an 18, I should say. Oh! Bam!
Nice. Okay.
Doing it.
You time it right. You see Moriarty run out of the back, trying to calm the situation as you make your way towards the back food kitchen and pantry. Make a investigation check, please.
Investigation. Do I have advantage because I have more time or nah?
No, you wouldn't.
Alright.
Unless someone was with you.
I don't know. I don't know if anyone's with me. I'm going in there.
Is anybody going with him?
Oh, if he went back
Or-
there, then I try to also go back there to try and, keep selling the fight.
Okay.
I'm partaking in the fights.
Okay.
What are the guys who are watching us currently doing?
They're just standing up and, like, they're just kind of sitting back.
Yes, I'm trying to give Syrian a hand.
Okay.
Alright, then I'll make with advantage. That's so much better than what I originally rolled. 15.
15. Okay. There, alongside the back of the bar, you see what appears to be a hidden lever of some sorts hidden underneath the you open one of the cabinets and you can see a lever hidden inside.
I pull it.
Okay.
I pull the lever, so I pull like up or down, whichever way it should go.
Okay. You pull it, and all of a sudden, the one of the stone walls begin to move, and there is now a doorway.
I go through the doorway.
Yep.
Well, okay, just the two of you.
Actually,
Oh.
well,
Let's get the others. Go,
Eh.
hey, we found something. Come down with
Rex,
us.
you're participating in the fight. Okay, I will say. You weren't in there for long. I'll say maybe like 2 rounds. And I'll say you take I'll say you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage as someone like smacks you on the side of the head.
Libby.
Rex!
Rex, time to go.
And then I chuck my shot glass at someone, and then like wobble back.
Ah. Where's the screaming ghost sound effect?
Nice.
You
Down the secret tunnel we go.
you go down the secret tunnel. And as you go through,
Someone keep an eye on the back. The two that spotted
By the
us
way,
might be...
I didn't want you to sell it that hard. Fuck, my nose. Oh,
I know how to start a bar fight.
yeah. I'm pretty sure you do, whatever. Crap, that's not going to set right.
I can fix that if you want.
No, it's fine. I think I got it straightened out.
All right. Well, if you change your mind,
I think
I
you're
am
supposed to
excellent
smell
at
blood.
resetting motors.
I think you're supposed to smell blood. Yeah, that's normal.
You can heal it if you want.
Save the spell.
No, I can heal it. Don't worry, I'm fine. Oh.
okay.
And cast
So-
healing words on myself at first level and just heal all the damage instantly.
This is very interesting. Wow. So, as you guys make your way, it is now pitch dark in here. And I believe all of you have dark vision, but even so, it's still a dim light. Pitch black turns into dim light. So, as you continue walking, you hear drip, drip, drip as you see stalactites begin to show this cavern of some sorts.
Right? Let's be on the lookout.
As
Someone keep an eye on our rear, just in case.
I'm on it.
as you can see, this this area only lit by what appears to be a few lanterns that are being held up on makeshift spikes, and you begin to see more people. There's a lot of people walking about, but as you enter in, you can see what a few people you presume to be guards of some sorts. They seem to be keeping guard, but you're a flashy group, so you stuck out quite a little bit. As you walk around, you can see several, actually, a few oxen and a few cows carrying crates and other sorts of cargo, merchants talking to shadier individuals. You are kind of stuck in this, not really stuck, but you are in this hidden cove of what is an equivalent to a black market of some sorts.
Ooh.
All right.
And it opens up and leads towards a grander room of some sorts where you see people, people are still drinking and cheering and whatnot, but you see a lot of people yelling at the more illegal fights. fight pits and other brutal stuff. During the event, who has the highest passive perception here?
13.
15.
11.
Sorry, 11.
11. Okay.
Yes.
The highest is 14?
13.
13.
13.
Okay. As you walk across, you see what you presume to be the leader of some sorts. A 10-foot tall crocodile humanoid figure standing on two legs with a scar over one eye, bare-chested, as you can see him all of a sudden suplexing somebody into the fight pit as several wolf-like creatures begin to feast upon the individual in the pit.
Yikes.
As
It's pretty grim down here.
as everyone begins like chanting and screaming, yeah. You see another figure begin to whisper into his ear as he stares in a direction of the crowd, and the crowd just part ways like the sea, revealing into your group.
Mm-hmm.
And goes, haven't seen you around before. What you want?
Is this the crocodile?
This
Guy.
This is the crocodile. Yeah, I'll say this is the crocodile.
Okay.
He doesn't need a spokesperson. Someone tries to speak for him and he's like, no.
So the crocodile
Okay.
is talking to us? What the hell?
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh shit.
Imagine a killer croc from Batman.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. We're looking for a lost individual.
Yes.
A lost individual, you say?
Yes.
He begins to chuckle a little bit. So tell me, did you find her?
Wait. What?
No, I'm looking for my lost rat.
Oh, your lost rat?
Yes, my lost rat. Who do you
Wait,
think
wait,
I was
I heard
looking
lost
for?
friend.
No, I
don't
said
know.
lost individual.
Oh,
Wait.
okay.
I put my hand on Rex. Wait.
I'm looking for my lost rat.
Hmm.
Who are you talking about? My rat is a guy. Did you turn my rat into a girl? That's going to ruin all the clothing I got him.
That depends. What are you into?
Take a step back. Right. Anyway.
Tell me about this individual you're looking for.
Wait, guys. He just said her, so he knows who we're looking for.
Right.
Probably.
It's a rat, like I said. A little bit bigger than a normal rat, I would say. Quite large for a rat of their size. And it's a little bit rambunctious, potentially sporadic. Maybe can conjure a few things. You know, it's a random, crazy rat. Haven't seen it, have you?
He looks at you oddly. He has no idea what you're talking about.
I'll take that as a no. Okay. At least my second one. I am looking for my friend Rex's bride.
Make a deception check for me, please.
Make it good.
Let's go, Matt.
Please roll low.
Let's go, Matt. Oh no.
I can't roll low, Michael. I can't.
I need it to be a comedic moment.
I got a 25 for my deception.
Bam!
You see the crowd go really silent.
Rex dabs. Rex goes like that.
Hold on, guys. Sorry.
Are you saying you
God.
dabble? Dabble?
Dabble.
Oh, hold up, guys. Give me just a sec. Something. Fuck.
Something something dark side, something something Plagius, something something wise.
Yes.
Just not the story the Jedi would tell you.
The archives are incomplete.
God damn it. I'm trying my best to sell it here. I really am. Fortunately, I have a squad with me, so it's like, ah, fuck, I have to throw them into my lies. Shit! It's fine, I can handle it.
Okay. So, as you. God damn it.
Damn you for choosing Fred. That's my default name for anyone I want to try to frame. We're looking for my friend Fred. I would have been like, God damn it, that's the person that was so.
Yep.
Fred is like the default name I always go with.
Go with Jeff.
Fred the
Oh, I'm
fucker.
not gonna go with Jeff. Fred is so much easier to say than Jeff. I put emphasis on the F. F.
For failure.
On the F.
Yeah,
Press F to pay respects.
My uncle's name is Fred.
From this point on, every time I use my default name Fred as a framing point for any lies I make.
Maddie's uncle kidnapped Kate.
Yep, exactly.
Sounds about right.
God damn it. How did this happen? How could you? How
How
could
did you
you?
hear?
Hi, Greg here. You're probably wondering how I got in this spot.
Well, let's rewind a little bit.
Okay. Sorry about that, guys.
You're good. Anyways. So everyone goes quiet after hearing the bride of this burn victim. Or we're
You
looking
see,
into-
like you see the crowd. You go like quiet, and then like one of the minions go.
What?
He just coughs and laughs, trying so hard not to burst out laughing.
Do I hear that?
Yeah.
Hey! Hey! Who laughed?
Oh no.
Don't pay him mind. As you can tell, he's angsty. Yes,
Who
we're looking
laughed?
for
For?
his bride.
He's a little bit angsty right now because, you know, his bride stole our other friend's rat and ran off with it. He's having a bad week.
Who laughed?
Oh dear.
If
Look,
you're looking for someone to. If you're looking for a good time, I recommend talking to other fuck. That's not my problem.
Then what? Okay. Right. Anyways, might I ask just a quick question? Do y'all sell people down here, or do anything with that matter?
Depends who's asking.
I am for someone else by the name of Fred.
We deal in.
Do you deal with like kidnapping people and all that fun stuff?
You see the crowd begin to whisper to each other a little bit. Hmm. Does it look like we deal in kidnapping and other non-traditional businesses?
Well, I mean, Croc is just one letter short of being crook, so yes.
You hear the crowd begin to like laugh in unison. I like this guy's spunk.
Yay! Fun. Right.
So, tell me, what are you really in here for? Nobody just walks in here expect just to say hi or look for somebody's wife. There's a place for that. There's also a price for that. And
So do we get like this, since I made you laugh, do we get the one freebie task like to state our purpose and y'all don't immediately try fighting us or anything like that? Although I doubt you need the help. I mean, look at you. You're magnificent. You're massive. You're
I have no quarrel with you. Business is business.
He makes a big
Right.
purse.
So, do you know anyone by the name of Kate? Tall elf?
Follows me.
Although-
The name I recognize. Tall elf. I've
Yes.
seen a taller than usual.
My wife.
Right.
My wife.
Have you seen this person around here? Have you dealt with any matters dealing with her or someone by the name of Fred?
Fred is a very generic name.
Rex,
here.
do you still have that?
Use Fred.
Oh! Crocodile man. Watch this.
Okay, as you spit out of the illusion, you see the crowd begin to like whisper for each other. Oh.
This Fred.
I leave it on for like 5-10 seconds and I turn it off.
Got it. Okay. He goes, I recognize the man, yes.
And did he hire you or anyone in here to deal with
Everyone begins laughing when you say hire. Hire. I'm afraid that you're barking up the wrong tree because I don't hire people. But I do know of who you might be looking for.
Oh, wonderful.
He goes, he shouts to the distance. He shouts, I'm not going to do the voice because people are sleeping. He shouts towards the back chamber, calling for a man by the name of Crowley.
Is that a good
He
Omens
goes,
reference?
I don't know the reference, but...
I thought you liked Neil Gaiman. Never mind.
Oh, right. That New Omens. I thought you were talking about the TV show. He calls out to the back, and you see a high elven figure with wearing black armor, red dots, being brought to each other by it's a group of 6 or 7 individuals or so, and the high elf, all of them are wearing black plate are wearing black armor of some sorts with 3 dots in the form of a triangle. And the high elf known as Crowley, he goes, yes, yes, crocodile. He goes, you have a visitor. And the group of individuals come forth. Studying the lot, you do see roughly they're all humanoid in some way, shape, or form, with varying heights. 4 of which aren't wearing helmets. One is a one is a human with lighter skin, kind of with shoulder length hair that's kind of tied towards the back. A female dwarf with like huge upper body strength, bigger than your average dwarf, and the one towering above them with not really a helmet, more of a like a corset or a centerpiece for the forehead, is a Loxodon.
Ooh, a Loxodon.
A Loxodon man with carrying this huge staff as a walking stick. He goes, he goes, sorry, he as in crocodile. Crocodile goes, Crowley, your boy has a visitor. And Crowley goes, I was not made aware of such a visitor. Fred, as you all see standing in the back with the band kind of letting him through, you see the familiar, kind of anxious, high elven teenager Fred. He goes, the crocodile goes, sorry, not crocodile, Crowley, too many C's. Crowley says, did you notify someone that we were here? And Fred goes, no, my friend. Frankly, there has been a misunderstanding. He turns to you guys, like, without verbally saying it, he's very distraught. He looks to you. Hi, guys. Tell me.
Wow.
How did you guys get here?
We have ways.
So this is where you took Etrius.
I pull out my crossbow. No, just kidding.
Right.
Are you pulling out your crossbow?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just kidding.
How did we get here? Well, I mean, does it really matter how we got here? I mean, we're here.
Okay,
You're here, which is surprising.
yes. Yeah. you know, friends in high places.
Well, this would be low places, but I understand the synopsis.
No pun intended.
No, it was intended. Anyways.
Anyways.
Been in contact with any of your siblings recently?
Well, frankly, I'm not supposed to be here, so I kind of didn't.
Oh. Right.
Sees, he looks to Rex. I see you saw my little, decoy.
So you were keeping an eye on me and us.
Yeah.
And I just turn it on and like mess around with it so that his image is like, you know.
Yeah, it's just like a yeah, you know that kid in the sitting in the back seat with that has a watch with the sun shining on the watch and
Yeah.
God, no.
he's just shining it all over. That's Rex right now.
This decoy?
So quick question here, Fred. Is
Pointing
Kate
it
here?
at him.
Is Kate here?
Kate's here. I guess you guys know that much.
Well, I mean, when you wake up in the morning and your bacon-loving friend is not there, you know, you kind of notice it.
And funny how we wanted to contact her. One of the first things she did was ask for help.
I was going to leave that part out, but okay. Okay. Right. Contact. We have ways. That's not what's important. What's important is our friend. We would like to have our friend back. Your sister?
I highly doubt she's here of her own volition.
Crowley puts a hand on Fred's shoulder. Standing there menacingly.
We're gonna fight Aloxidon.
Crowley goes, I'm sorry, friends, but it seems that you're mistaken. You see, Fred here brought his sister here.
Mm-hmm.
And by the end of the day, she will be purged.
Oh, lovely.
I'm still like fucking around with the light, you know.
Purged from existence? Purged in what way?
Probably purged of her magic.
Purged of her magics.
And I assume she's behind that door right there. Just further
Slowly
down the
go
way.
for my crossbow.
Sensing the tension in this room, Crocodile yells, "Enough!" as he like stands up and makes a large stomp on the ground. No fighting in the chamber.
Then where should we fight?
Oh, okay.
Oh, snap.
How about the pit?
Took the words right out of my mouth.
Well, I'm not much of a fighter. I'm more of a lover and a drinker.
As everyone starts chanting, "Fight, fight, 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 fight."
Fight.
And Crowley goes, "Well, let's see. There's you four. And then there's, he looks at his lieutenant. And then there's us four.
Yes.
He looks at he looks at Crocodile. How about we have ourselves a little bit of war games?
What?
And everyone begins starting to chant, war, 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 war. As Crocodile begins, he's getting into it. Yes. Good. It seems we have ourselves a proper duel.
Whoa.
It's time to.
Wait. What's the reward for whoever wins? And is this to the death? Because I would like to know this in future knowledge. That way I can write down my will, like right now. Pull a tiny notepad and begin writing.
And they look at each other. Crowley goes, "Well, I'm game if you are."
How about this? If we win, Kate leaves, no purging. If you win, purging.
I can deal with that.
Fantastic. Now, how do we play this war game?
Before we start, one other thing. I think we deserve a little bit of confirmation that Kate is still among the living. How do we know you're not lying to us?
Crowley, we have a smart one here. Well, if you insist. Baju, bring her out.
Baju.
And you see the large Loxodon begin walking towards the back as Kate.
Yes.
All of a sudden, you see a large elephant man walk into the room. You haven't seen this person before, but he begins to unlock the room, or unlock the cage.
Am I free to go?
No. Not yet. There's a little bit of a game to be played.
I don't like this. My life is not a game. Thank you very much.
Go. As he begins, like, gently pushing you out the door.
With his trunk.
All right, go on.
As you continue walking, you begin to hear the large crowd as you see your former party members staring at the high elven man, Crowley, that you saw before, and the rest of this band of Trinity.
Hello.
You all see Kate. She seems a little bit distraught, but seems perfectly healthy.
Glad to see you're not hurt.
Glad I'm not hurt yet, but apparently you're playing a game.
Yes. For you.
Please don't lose.
We won't!
So, Crowley, what are these rules for the games that we must play?
You'll see. As him and the rest of Trinity jump into the pit. Are you going?
I'm jumping in first.
Yep.
Okay.
Just the small goblin going with still got the light, just.
All right. I guess we're doing this shit.
Okay. as you all jump in one at a time, the dust begins to erupt, and all of a sudden change. As the ground begins to shift, walls begin to split, the ground begins to open into what appears to be lava. The temperature gets hot as the floor begins to turn into this 8-sided ring with gaps in the middle. And
All right.
from there, Crocodile begins to yell out, "Well, I wasn't expecting this in the morning or in the afternoon, but we have war games, 4v4, and Croc turns to Kate. He goes, What would you call your party, eh?
What would I call them?
What would you call your party?"
Like name? For now, call them the Wayfarers.
We have the Wayfarers
Let's get it.
going against Trinity. Let the games commence. As he slams his staff down, the ring begins to shift and change, and initiative calls.
Hey!
And that's where we're gonna end up tonight, because we're gonna be in there for a while. So
All right, I like it.
So-
Good cutoff.
we'll pick up there next week.
Oh, that's not
You know
how
how
this.
the
Not how
episode
it
ends
should be.
Yeah, because it's
in
already
the anime? It's like four faces just like staring each other down.
Yeah, you have the uber confident face with Amar. You have the menacing face with Rex. You have Libby's face is like, I'm gonna fight you, and then you have my face which is like, why the fuck am I here?
yes.
No, three of us are doing like cool anime poses. You're just staring at the camera like Jim in the office, just being like,
Yeah, no, I'm just like, yeah, see this is what I'm dealing with.
So basically, for I guess I can say it because it's not really a surprise. But what I mean by the fight pit is changing, basically, every round the map changes,
Oh god.
and it like shifts in this Doctor Strange-esque kind of.
Hell yes.
Wait.
Okay, I dig it.
so is it the same pieces just in a different like order? Or like how does it work?
So like
I imagine it's different.
round would start in the way it always has. When it comes to the new round, it's a layer action, and then it will the room will shift, like pieces of the fight pit will move. So like let's say you're engaged with one person, all of a sudden you were like, let's say Amar was fighting somebody. Amar would all the space that he was standing on like rotates like how many degrees. He could be like engaged with another person. So
Oh fun.
it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
I'm excited for this shit.
I hate the
Yeah.
fact that literally Greg did nothing, but we tried to make it entertaining as best we could for you, buddy.
Also, good
Yes.
job on the name, Greg. Good job on the name, Greg.
Yes, that was a throwback for Francis, Matt, and Michael.
Hell
Oh
to
yes.
We're keeping it. We're keeping it, motherfucker.
The Wayfarers. Oh god.
Yes.
Life truly does repeat itself.
Yes. Yes.
I didn't want to
Yes.
say.
Yes.
Every time.
I didn't want to say our actual name in an underground freaking.
True.
So
Do we have a party name yet?
we
The
were
Wayfarers.
the
The Golden Seekers.
This was
Yeah.
this was supposed to be a name coming up thing, but
yeah.
Yes.
I had to come
Keeping
up with
it.
something on the spot.
it's fine.
I mean,
You can
hey,
always change
it's
it
all
later.
good.
We are keeping it.
You know, my original plan was to talk with Fred, convince him that I was on the side of the whole changing, deceive my way into going to Kate's room, free her, then dimension door out of there. That's why I did the whole thing with her dad of like, yes, I'm 100% down with it because I assumed that.
Mhm.
It's like, this guy has no idea what the fuck I'm talking about. Maybe he didn't talk with anybody else about it.
Yeah.
Also, I did enjoy the whole, yes, I'm intimidating the fuck out of them. Persuasion. Okay.
All right.
Let's persuade
I'm-
them.
I'm persuading you to be intimidated.
I
Give
mean,
Fear
your
me.
goal to be intimidated by me. Okay.
yeah.
Oh, God.
I mean, it's the same for both.
No, that's fun though. I just Jesus Christ, dude. I did not think it would take this long for us to be like, yes, Kate is at the docks.
Yes.
Go there.
Yeah.
So like, well, a few things. I will say a few things before we end the stream. But basically, the pun thing was definitely not in my hands.
A1.
Yeah.
A
Was,
fucking one.
that kind of made things a lot harder.
Things down.
I'm like, oh,
That threw a
shoot.
monkey wrench in there.
Oh yeah. And then after that, when I tried like to do the pun thing and you're like, let's go to the old warehouse, I'm just like, okay, well, there's nothing there. It was a roadblock after a roadblock. And then
Thank God for sending.
it's funny because basically it, as a side effect of those of that type of sea stone, basically it protects you against, it cuts all divination magic. So if you try to teleport or whatever, sending isn't divination, it's evocation.
Yep.
Of all things.
Yep.
So I'm just like,
Limited power.
this is
Also-
happening.
Also, Matt, I don't think we ended up using your plan that you came up with. Can you tell
No.
us?
I just did. I just said it what it was. My plan 100% was to go to the manor, have you guys go deal with her dad. I go talk with Fred, and I try to persuade him that I'm on the side with curing Kate. Go
Okay.
find Kate, persuade them to leave me with Kate since she trusts me the most. And when they fucking leave the room, get her ass out of there and dimension door the fuck away. That was my plan. But no, we just had to go with Fred's not there. God fucking damn it. Son of a bitch.
Ah,
Yes. Well,
definitely 10 out of 10.
anyways, we'll pick up there next week with a combat session. So, anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed today's stream, be sure to hit that like button and subscribe. We stream every Monday, and we hope you have a fantastic night, and we will see you in the next episode. So, bye guys.
Bye-bye.
Bye.